This is my share for what I did in February, and I don't know if I want to call it a finish it February or a smash or a stash, because it kind of did both things. So anyways, as you can see, there's space. Look at that. Like, there's actual space in my Valentine's box for new items to come. So that's exciting. I am not currently planning on buying anything new, but it's just nice that I have a bit of space. Couple things that I did, nothing too exciting, but I got kind of prepped. So next year, I'm going to probably use these for my daughter's class Valentine's cards as like a topper. They are from Paper Rose, and they're so adorable, like so cute. And I cut them down. There was 3 pages. I purposely got 3. There was 12 on each, and she has about 30 kids in her class, plus she has got like a couple educational assistants that help, and her teacher, and so on. So 36 is a good number. She might give extras to, you know, school secretary, whatever. So those are ready to go. Just one less step for next year. And I also have die cuts in case we need more. I used quite a bit of what I had from the, what is this? This is Lots of Love by Doodlebug. This is the only full piece I have left. Back here is a Paper Rose piece with little gnomes. I just thought it was cute. It was on clearance at one of the stores I buy for, so I just threw that in there. Sorry, I'm just gonna move these pages. Yeah. I just used it with some other Doodlebug collections. So I'll show you what I used with that in a bit, but I used up most of it. I had a bunch of cut aparts and I'm down to 1 and a couple little strips. And then what I did was any scraps or strips or some tags that I had left over from any of the Doodlebug pages, I just put in this little bag. There's even actually a couple from the Echo Park. So I'm just going to keep that all together because they all have similar colors. This piece right here is from Echo Park, but I'll show you what I did with that in a sec. And I also still have a bunch of the Chit Chat. So I have that left for next time. I did use up, where is my, oh, here. I did use up my paper pad, the Love Notes, which is what I wanted to do. Made lots of cards, and there were a few strips that might be tucked into this section, and also in here. There might be some little strips left. And then I also used a lot of this collection, which was called Valentine's Day. I also have some solids in here. I did not use all of the Love Notes full-size pieces. I still have 1. So that might be for a layout. I wanted to keep some of the full-size pages for layouts about Valentine's Day because I really liked a lot of the colors, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with them yet. And I have a lot of the stickers left. Basically, the Echo Park stuff I stuck in here, plus some pieces of glitter paper that I used. I also used this for a crafty hour that Clipper Street put on. So that was great. And I did not touch my Photo Play Love Notes. I don't even think I used a sticker. No, I didn't use it. This is just what I added from this year. Didn't use these stickers. Yeah. So I'll show you what I made with all of these goodies. All right, I don't need that. I'll put this in here. Okay. So I did do a video showing this in detail. So this was the little mini tag album I made. I used the Echo Park Love Notes. So that collection for this. Okay. Then I was watching a couple of people And they got this inspiration from, and I will leave her linked below because I cannot remember her name right now, to make this. I think it was using 3 pieces, I want to say 3 pieces of 12 by 12 or 4, no, 3, 2, something like that. Anyways, it makes this little album. It's really cute. You just kind of like stack them all together. You cut them slightly different. I think they're all 1/2 inch difference. And then you just stick them together, and you can staple or stitch it. So I stapled it this time, and I think next time I would definitely stitch. I mean, I'm sure stapling is obviously easier, but I kind of, it looks okay now, but I had to cover some of the staples. I didn't like how it looked. I do have a long arm stapler, so that obviously made it way easier. I just thought it was really pretty. Anyway, sorry, I did that kind of fast. But I have things like, there's a little belly band here with cut-aparts tucked in. This is a little pocket with cut-aparts. You can put a photo here. Little flap. Another little, oh, this one was cool. I've never seen this before. So she makes this flap. She makes a 1/2 inch here, and it flaps like this so that one side can, you know, you can put photos here, 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 and here instead of losing one side by gluing it down. I thought that's very clever. I've never seen that before. And here's another belly band. And yeah, these a lot of these were just to use up scraps and some stickers. So that was great. And I used this ribbon from my stash, and as I'm looking at it, I realized some of the little hearts came off. Man, well, I guess it's okay because it's where it is tied. Okay. Anyways. And then I made a ton of cards. So these ones, I also used the strawberry collection that Doodlebug released last year. Oh, there were so many strawberry collections. What it was called? Sweet something? Very sweet. That's what it was called. So I really, really like this collection. I bought a ton of it. So I used just the sticker, and I popped up one of the cut-aparts and sending you love bug hugs. That was from the Valentine's collection that I had pieces left of. This was a combination of love notes, and this is from that Doodlebug collection. I just was trying to use up pages and scraps. Some of these will be Valentine's, but this, for example, could be really anything. Home Sweet Home, I thought that's a nice housewarming one. This one could be Valentine's. This could be really anytime. This one, so I made some specifically for certain people. So this one, I have someone in mind for that one. I just thought that was cute. Just used some strips. A lot of these were just using scraps and cut-aparts. I just threw them together. I really liked this little guy's special delivery. So that was Love Notes, but this is the Doodlebug. And I know the teals are different. Like you can see they're different, but it doesn't bug me too much. And, you know, I'm giving these to people that I think they'll be okay with it. So, hello, Love Bug. This one I also have someone in mind. And actually, there was supposed to be something glued into that, so I have to find that piece. Just a note to say I love you. This could also be anytime. Hello. Okay, sorry. Got interrupted there. You're very sweet. Again, that could be for anything. Sending my love. This one I actually just cut strips from one of those border strips, and I liked how it poked out of the side and then a mailbox in the middle. Thought that kind of turned out pretty cute. And You're Terrific. So these are for specific people. I've made their Valentine's cards already for next year. Ready to go. I feel very ahead. And then I also did a couple of page layouts. So okay, I did a couple of page layouts. I'm covering the pictures because it's of my niece, and I don't know if her parents might have issues with showing. So I had so many pieces and cute things to use from Doodlebug that I don't know, I kind of got overwhelmed because there were so many things I wanted to use but didn't know how. So I really liked this because there's a picture of my nieces looking at the cake that I think it might have been her mom or somebody made that. And then these were all things in February. So it was like Valentine's Day and her birthday and all these things in February. So I had this February here, and with all the sweets, I wrote Sweet February, and I used these cutouts that I had. These can be done with dies or if you have a Cricut. And then I just cut some paper from the backs. These are from different collections, but they're all Doodlebugs, so they coordinated pretty well. Again, this kind of teal in the background is a little bit different than the one here, but I think with the white and everything that breaks it up, I don't think it's super noticeable. This green is a bit darker, I think, too. But anyways, I thought it turned out really cute. And I just put the year by hand. And then I did another one, again with some Doodlebug papers. And this was the inside of the hearts that I just showed. This was my kids visiting a friend when after her first birthday. And just on a piece of Doodlebug paper, and then I used a piece of cardstock on top and just used some dies to cut out some frames. And I purposely did a kind of a bigger one and then a smaller one. I liked that contrast. This word is from, I think it's a 49 and Market one. I think it's a Valentine's one. And it's hugs because they're hugging in this photo, so it's perfect. And I actually gutted the page, so I got to use this. I think I did use it on some cards or something. Yeah, I feel like I used it for something already. I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, so that's what I did. 2 layouts, a bunch of cards, and this, and this, and now I'm kind of Valentine's out. So that's it. I don't need to look at this paper till next year, I think. I'm also going to do a haul video, and I've got a couple other projects in mind. So stick around, and if you haven't, please like and subscribe. Okay, take it easy. Bye for now.